Well, this is Randy and Susan with the Blue Bottle Bunny
How you doing,
Farm.
y'all?
And we had a real shit day today, and we want to tell you about it.
We sell hot dogs.
Yeah, that's why we're dressed like this. We look like Tweedledee and Tweedledum, but the only thing better than wearing a funny hat is having somebody to wear a funny hat with you. We get a lot of attention, don't we, when
That's
we go
right.
places.
We went
People
shopping
just smile at us and, hey, how y'all doing?
Went to Sam's Club, everybody we passed talked to us.
Yeah, like there's our best friend. Because, you know, if you're wearing a funny hat, then you're just real approachable. You just ask him for it. But we got this little hot dog business. It's a hot dog wagon, and we sell hot dogs downtown.
Had a beautiful day today. About
weather's
51
so
degrees. We were ready to go sell. Sun was shining. Went
Yeah.
down there to set up and
And it was cold, and it started off just bad. First thing, we couldn't get our fire lit. Randy changed the propane bottle.
it was gusting. You know,
The
gusting
wind was
winds
just
downtown.
gusting. It was just blowing so hard. So we turned our cart in the opposite direction. I'm usually facing the park. This time I had the park to my back. I said, "Ooh, I don't like this. I don't like my view. This ain't right." You know, it's like getting out of bed on the wrong side.
Yeah.
We had the cart
But we had
facing the
to
wrong direction. That's
face the burners the opposite direction of the wind.
so we could get them lit.
Yeah.
We finally get the burners lit. We're late anyway today because we wasn't on time. I hate not being on time, but
Maybe we got up on the wrong side of the bed.
maybe that's what happened. Anyway, so we finally get the burners lit and the cart's facing in the wrong direction. But it had to be that way because of the wind. And,
Cooked us up some dogs. Had everything ready. Had a couple customers roll
oh
in.
wait, but tell them this. First little thing that went wrong, Randy nicked his down coat.
Yeah.
On
Tore my sleeve.
Tore his sleeve on his down coat, and we got matching coats, just like. So I was like, oh, and that wasn't so bad. So we get the burners lit, we get all set up. Then he goes down the street to use the restroom at the bank. And while he's gone, I'm huddled up against the cart to keep warm because it's pretty cold. I burnt my down coat.
Melted a big hole in it.
Melted a big hole
Out
in
comes
it.
the coats are black. Out comes the black
Black duct
tape.
tape. And I put a piece of black duct tape on it.
Yeah.
It ain't so bad. You know, it's like, all right,
Yeah.
I'm going to wear this till spring and with the duct tape and we'll get by.
She was spreading feathers like a chicken with bit by a coon.
Until I taped it up. So, it's okay. It's cold. The wind's blowing. It's cold. It's 51 degrees, but with the wind chill, it's 44. But we got on our little stocking hats under these hats, and we're, you know we weren't going to have a big day selling, you know, but we had put so much work into it. We're like, we're sticking it out. We're going to,
Yeah.
you know.
We're going to make it turn into something good.
We're going to turn it into something good. So, what happened next?
Well, she said she needed to go to the restroom down at the bank. And so I said, okay, cool. And she took off, and while she was gone, all of a sudden the wind really started gusting. And we had a full box of little bags of potato chips, and they start sliding across the table like this.
Oh, he's got a customer too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our next
So they start
customer walked
sliding.
up, and they wanted dogs. Started sliding across the table, a couple bags flip out of the top of the box, and they start rolling down the street. Customers chasing bags. And then the tip jar. We're talking probably a 45 mile an hour straight wind gust. And it started taking the tip jar across the table. Boom! Falls on the sidewalk. All the change spills out. And I was lucky enough to, when I seen it happen, and I jumped over there and grabbed the box of potato chips to keep the thing from hitting the ground and having 50 bags of potato chips rolling down the street. About the time I got a hold of the box, the umbrella on the cart lifted the third wheel off the ground, and the cart starts driving along by itself down the street.
Oh, yeah, and it...
Took a sharp left, dumped everything, on the cart.
Don't-
We're talking onions, jalapenos.
peppers, sauerkraut, all in the street. So I come out of the bank and I look up because every time I go to the restroom, we
Something
get a
happens.
customer. We always get a customer. And so I see a lady standing at the table. I'm like, oh, good, a customer. I better trot up to help Randy, you know, because I got to make the hot dogs while he takes the money. But all of a sudden I noticed my cart was not where it was supposed to be. It was like in the street.
Yeah, about 5-6 foot down the way.
Oh my gosh. So I start running, right? So
She
I'm
did.
running
Cobblestone streets. We're in downtown
cobblestone sidewalk.
historic Birmingham.
Yeah. So I start running down the cobblestone sidewalk and my toe hit one of them bricks.
It stick up.
And out I went, and I landed on my belly, and I tore my new blue jeans.
Yeah.
I got a hole in them, so I lost the two coats, pair of blue jeans, skinned my knee. I hadn't even cleaned it up yet. Hurt my foot, but I'll be all right.
And I looked up, and I see that we're right across the street from the park, so we get a couple of bums. You know, but you were not wearing the cowboy hat.
I wasn't
at
wearing
the
the
time.
cowboy hat. I was
She
wearing a
has
stocking hat
on,
and a
so I
black
see
down
this
coat.
belly to the sidewalk. Someone looked it up and was like, "Damn, they're drunk again." You know, I didn't even recognize it.
Didn't even recognize me. I'm laying on the sidewalk, and I'm like, I'll be there in a minute.
I was too busy chasing
Chasing
bags
potato
of chips. I didn't even come help her get up.
I get
Yeah.
up, and there's some man who was a customer or somebody that was walking by, was out in the road picking up my condiment tray and all the sauerkrauts out in the street,
was a
jalapeno
disaster.
peppers, onions. What is it, Merle? And
The lady that had come up to get the couple of hot dogs, she's got a hold of the napkins, the tip jar, picking up change off the sidewalk. Everybody was
it was
helping
a
us.
disaster. But
So
this
that's
has probably been the worst day
It
ever.
was.
We thought our first day selling hot dogs was the worst day ever because we made zero money. We didn't sell a single hot dog the first time we went out.
well. Tell them why.
Well, because it was the 4th of July, and so we thought, the 4th of July, yay,
Everyone's
hot
going
dogs.
to go to the fireworks stand.
Yeah, we set up at the fireworks stand.
Right. Well, when you
It's a
set up at a
food
fireworks
holiday.
stand and you're cooking with propane,
They put you way
Yeah,
out
you're
away
in the
from
corner.
the entrance. So, and also it's a food holiday here, so everybody had already eaten. And so at our first gig, we didn't sell anything, but we were okay. We're like, it was a great learning experience, and it can only go up from here. It will never be this
That's right.
bad until today.
it's nice to know what the bottom is so that you can just look up.
Well, you know what I'm grateful for? I'm grateful
That you didn't get hurt in the sidewalk. That's what I'm grateful for. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you, baby. I'm grateful that the cart didn't blow into that car that was parked into our little
Illegally.
drive-through. There was our cart is on the sidewalk, and there's a no parking place right there, and people use that as a drive-through when they want to order hot dogs. They just come in there and idle the car, holler out the window what they want, but somebody was parked in my drive-through today in the loading zone. So I'm glad my cart didn't hit their car and I had to file an insurance claim or something.
I'm glad.
Really glad I didn't have to use my insurance on that.
I'm glad the umbrella didn't come out and knock somebody out.
I'm glad that didn't happen too. He
Oh,
had it
yeah.
rigged up pretty good with duct tape where the umbrella wouldn't come out, and it picked the whole darn cart up. So,
But if we would have left the umbrella loose, at least the cart wouldn't have gone down the street like a sailboat.
well, the health department says you have to have an umbrella for your cart. And so that's why we opened it up on a windy day. But you know what? I don't think it says you got to open the umbrella. I think it just says you got to have an umbrella. So I'm going to use
They need
that
better
technicality
lawyers.
because I'm not ever going to open that umbrella on a windy day because health department don't come around that often anyway. But
Sometimes when you have bad experience, things just turn out good. And I'm glad the car didn't dump totally sideways, bend up, bust the umbrella. We didn't lose any equipment today.
We didn't lose our
Little
car.
scuff on the knee.
Uh-huh.
That's about it. What did we do?
But we did
came home
lose
with this-
we made $6 today because it sold 2 hot dogs, but we lost about $200 worth of clothing, about $15 worth of hot dogs. Here's all my weenies. I brought them home. So we're gonna make lemonade out of lemons today.
You gotta show them one of those. That is a hot dog.
That's a big old hot dog. This is Nathan
That's what we
quarter-pound
sell.
dogs. That's what we sell. And they are freaking huge. Here, Merle.
So, now we got all this. Then our friends called us and they started telling us about their bad luck.
Oh,
We're on the way
wait.
home.
First tell Larry, his brother calls. Like immediately, we get in the truck, we get everything, we just throw all our equipment into the truck somehow. So we'll sort it out when we get home. So, and then we get the trailer hooked up and we're pulling off and we just get on the interstate and the phone rings and it's Randy's brother. And he calls up to say their dog died.
Yeah.
And so we talked to them.
They were
for
having a
while.
bad day too.
They were having a bad day. Just before all of this happened, just like moments before, I'm sitting there in my chair at the hot dog stand, and you know it's not a good day when you have time to sit in your chair
And watch YouTube.
and watch YouTube, because that's not what we do. We're slinging weenies quick, and working from the moment we get there till we sell out. But actually today I had time just to sit there and watch YouTube, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to hang in here until 12:30, see if I get any customers, because I worked so hard.
I mean, we sell a ton of dogs.
Yeah, but
today was bad.
We had worked so hard prepping, I was not going to go home in defeat. So
Yeah,
I knew it wasn't going to be a
determined.
good day because it was so cold and windy. But I was watching this video. Melissa Dykes is talking about why she hates to fly and talking about her experience with the TSA. And she had a skint knee, and the TSA agent was patting her down and everything, made her knee bleed, made her sit there and cry, and she's just talking about a skint knee. Not 5 minutes later, I skinned my knee. I mean, it was like foreshadowing.
I mean, our
That's
friends
what they
called
call
us.
it in literature, foreshadowing. Yeah. Then our friends call. No, wait. Then your brother calls. It tells us his dog died. And then we're driving home, and our friends from the trailer park call. And
We got a lot of trailer park friends.
we do. We have a lot of friends in the trailer park. This is not a very wealthy area of town. It's a poor county, and there's a lot of poor people here. And we all do the best we can. And so, anyhow, my friend called, we'll just call her Tammy. We'll say Tammy called. Tammy called me, and, well, she's texted me. And she had been texting me last night. Just before we lost our job at Christmas time, they had come up here, and they are having a terrible time. They're living up in the trailer park up the street, the bad one, where all the trailers are tore up and people rent them, and they ain't got any power. And they owe their landlord a bunch of back rent, and they owe for like several months' power bill.
Wrecked the car.
They had just got them this little Honda, and so they were trying to get it paid off. They owed like $200 on that Honda, and she texted me last night, says she wrecked the Honda, but she's okay, so it's up on blocks out in their front yard. They got some of the power bill paid down. They only owe $400 more on the back power bill. They got $350 rent on the trailer. And, my worst day is not as
Could be
bad.
the best day for someone else.
Could be, yes, exactly. Could be the best day for somebody else. I'm so grateful that I didn't have to file an insurance claim, that nobody got seriously hurt. But I just want to talk about how grateful I am. I'm so grateful that my power ain't cut off yet.
I'm
'Cause
really
we ain't making a lot of money selling
I'm really
hot dogs.
grateful she has some front teeth still, because with that on the sidewalk looking up,
Really? For sure, I could have been
all
hurt
they
pretty
seen was a little
bad.
head.
Yeah.
So anyway, we brought home some dogs because we didn't sell the darn thing, and then we're thinking these are good as gold. That's like 3 possums in a sack.
So I dug out the macaroni and cheese.
We're gonna-
I'm going to take Tammy
We're gonna cut it a
macaroni
little
and-
bit so it goes further.
Yeah, I think I'm going to make her a hot dog and macaroni and cheese casserole and carry it up to her.
Yeah.
Is that something you can eat? I mean, I don't know how they're going to heat it up, but I'll just take it up there hot and they can probably eat that. And that'll be something. So,
Yeah.
when things really go bad,
Help somebody else.
help somebody else. I mean, that's what we do.
Praise the Lord.
That's what he does. I do too. I praise the universe. We don't think exactly alike, but it's all right.
It's all right.
It's all right. I thank the universe.
She'll come around.
I've been there. I've been there. I was a super holy roller. I was like Sister Pentecostal. Okay, baby. I was Sister Pentecost, but I just got questions now,
Don't make me laugh when I drink. At least not at the same time. You can make me laugh afterwards.
Anyhow.
Okay, so that's what happened to us.
It ain't
Hope
about-
you all are having a good day. If you're having a bad day, learn from our experience.
If you're having a bad day, there's somebody out there having a worse day. I guarantee
That's
I'm gonna
right.
tell you that. There is somebody out there having a worse day than you are.
We're the Blue Bottle Bunny Farm.
Yeah, I
Check
guess
us out.
Randy's ready to wrap this thing up. So I reckon I'm gonna start making a macaroni and cheese and hot dog casserole.
Play a few songs.
Yeah,
We'll
play
probably
some songs.
eat some of the casserole with them.
All right. We're
Tired
out.
of beans.